Hey everybody, Russ Allen here, and I want to thank you first of all for helping me get the start that I'm finally making on my YouTube videos. And I'm working on a few things. I know the static shot is not supposed to be great, but I can't stand a shaky video. So as you can see, I'm not holding my phone, having a little stand here and just finding some places to use. So thank you for your patience as I learn and do better and get better at what I'm doing with these videos. But more than anything, it's the content that I think is the most important thing that I want to do. So all I want to do in this video and make it a little shorter than the others, I want to answer a couple of questions. I have some really big news to share with you about 2020, some information that we just learned last week and want to make you aware of that. And then I want to share a really quick thought about moving into the new year. Obviously, this is starting to get on everybody's mind because it's just a few days away. So the two questions, number one is, why Russ Allen? What about your last name? Your last name is Schroeder. Why aren't you just using that? I'm not ashamed of my name or anything like that. There's nothing weird going on. It's just I know that as I meet new people and we have new people introduced to the channel here and the things that we're doing with it, it's just hard to say Russ Schroeder because it's Russschroeder. And so Russ Allen, Allen's just my middle name, and I mentioned that in another video, but that's really all that's about. So it's not a big deal. It's just a little easier to say Russ Allen. The second question is some people wondering, what about marriage fuel? What's going on with that? And that's a longer answer that I want to make another video for here pretty quick. So some of you are familiar with marriage fuel that Jennifer and I officially launched last year. And yeah, we're not getting a lot done with that. We kind of fell through a little bit on some changes in life that are doing, but it's not gonna stop, it's not gonna drop, but I'll make another video to answer that question. So big news, just less than 2 minutes in, big news. As you guys know, I mentioned that Gabriel, our son, who has just turned 16 back in August, he's a sophomore at Coastal Alabama. He applied to Auburn University. Some of you already know where this is going. He got his acceptance letter, so he will finish his associate's degree. Sorry, my brain locked up for a second there. He'll finish his associate's degree at Coastal Alabama in the spring, and starting next fall, he will go to Auburn University. This is a wild time. The boy will turn 17 next August, 10 days after his first day of class there. So he's awesome. We love him. Best son since Jesus. Y'all come over and we'll talk about it if you think your son's better. Just kidding. I know you guys love your kids, but I love mine. I think he's the best ever. And so that's what's going on with Gabe. That's the huge announcement. He is an Auburn University student. Now, y'all pray for me. I need help. I don't know what to do because, number one, I'm an Alabama fan. I say roll tide. Now I'm going to have to learn how to say War Eagle. It hurts. I don't know how some of y'all do that, but I'm going to have to be able to say that. So, wow, I feel like I'm, a sinner riding the fence or something. And not to mention, Jennifer is a student at University of Alabama. What am I going to do? I'm married to an Alabama student and I'm the father of an Auburn student. I'm sure nobody in the world has ever had to face this. People say, get a house divided tag. Dude, I don't think this covers house divided. This is not about a fan of which team. Now look, I know some of you watching this video have no idea what I'm talking about, but listen, it's the Southeastern Conference. It's college football. It is right below Jesus in the South where we live. So it's a really big deal. Okay, so I want to make this a little shorter and move on. That's the big news. And what I wanted to talk about for a few minutes, please stick with me for just a couple more minutes. I want you to get this thought about planning and preparing for the next year. See, we always come into Christmas and we turn in to what I call a Christmas zombie, which is people they hear the Christmas music and they start wandering around. It's not brains they're looking for, it's gifts, right? And it's just this thought process. And I kind of get labeled as the Grinch sometimes, but look, I love Christmas. I love this time of year. I just wish we could get more done sometimes. That's my personality. It's like, we can't get anything done in December. But we roll into January and all of a sudden we realize, wow, we put 10 or 15 pounds on. And I saw the meme the other day, people sharing this, hey, set your scales back 10 or 15 pounds. I bet I could sell the Smash out of scales that have a holiday setting. Boop, and it lies to you and tells you you're 10 or 15 pounds lighter. And you could just set it for a holiday setting. $1 million idea? I don't know. If any of you do it, you owe me for it. But so, as we think about that, we come into January and we go, oh man, I got to get fit. So what do? We go get a gym membership and we drop out of that in the first 2 weeks to 2 months because we just don't see the results. And you know what? The truth is we haven't prepared for it. Here's something that I want you to hear very clearly. Success or failure is found in our preparation. I'm going to say that again. Success or failure is found in our preparation. And so I want to encourage you to do something in life that I'm going to use this health example for. Don't wait till January to jump in on that. You know what? Whatever you're planning on doing in January, if you're going to join the gym, if you're going to get on the treadmill, if you're going to run, if you're going to eat better, start doing those things right now. It is December the 12th, 2019. You've got 2 weeks to start preparing yourself for January. You remember I'm a dean of a Bible school. I've actually encouraged my students, don't wait till January. Don't wait till after the holidays to enroll in a course. Enroll in it now, and you'll be done before the end of January. You know what? You're setting yourself up for success because you're preparing 2020 in the last 2 weeks of December. And your success or failure is going to be found in your preparation. So prepare yourselves for what's already coming in January. Are you going to have a big Christmas dinner? Yeah, probably. You going to have that whole tryptophan nap on Christmas Day? Yeah, probably. But you know what? All those other meals, just start eating healthy now. Don't dive into those white chocolate covered Oreos. Those are my nemesis. I can't buy those things. They can't be in the house. I can't stop eating them. And so, I'm doing in December what I want to have happen in January. So when January 1, January 2 rolls around, I'm already seeing those results that I want to see. I'm already succeeding. That means I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to do it all year. So that's my encouragement to you. Just remember that your success or failure is found in your preparation. Begin preparing now, the last couple weeks of December, for what you want to see happening in your life in 2020 and even the next decade. This is big. Now we're going to be looking at 2030 for goals, right? So I just want to encourage you to do those things. Your success or failure is found in your preparation. Guys, have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year and get ready for the best decade ever. Russ Allen, out.